Oh, hey man, say man, kid that did Sauce Walka. I did an interview last night. Shout out to my boy Dan's a project. He'll be dropping some. The subject in hand, Mexican OT. See now, at first when I was speaking on what I was speaking on, I was only talking about the shit I seen on Say Cheese with the girl and all that on Say Cheese. My bro Danza showed me the interview and showed me exactly verbatim what Mexican OT said on the interview on the podcast with all the women. OT, bitch, you wrong, ho. I'm gonna tell you why you wrong, little bro. I'm gonna tell you why you wrong, OT. And you got a black brother. That's what you partially was finna get into it, but you didn't want to get into it. Know what I'm saying? You got a whole 50% black brother mixing real little your brother, so you should feel 100%. He should feel what I'm saying. What about this part? I ain't with you about saying, can you say because you grew up with us, went through all this shit with us, you love us, you been through everything that you've been through, so that's why you feel you say you can say. The problem and the issue is the fact when you say in a room full of women, is there any black niggas in here? Is there any niggas in here? Well, if it is, what you gonna do about it? That's where you up at, brother. That's where the disrespect is. Because OT, you know, if you was in a room full of violent, from Houston full of violent, niggas like myself, TSF, any really from the H like that, and we was having that conversation and you said it in that way. Y'all said, because who's gonna do shit about it? There have been 6 niggas in the room raising their hands saying they want to fight you. You know that. You know how this shit get down in Houston. You a Texas Crip. If a come up to you and say, Mexican OT, you ain't no Crip. And what you gonna do about it? You gonna want to fight about that. In the room gonna say, who ain't what squabble? And that's where the disrespect and the part is, OT, because at the end of the day, you know there's nothing but women in that room. There's a bunch of girls in that room. It was a now violent street that come from where you come from and been through what you've been through, or that's from somewhere else that's gonna disagree with you and with that statement to the point to where they'll fight you about that or they'll do something about that. So therefore, that's what people in the general public gonna take it like that's whole shit, because you're doing something in the setting where people are going to consider it, where it's safe to say that right then and right there. Would you possibly say that around a room full of a bunch of in this heated conversation? Now, secondly, aside of the Mexican OT shit, I also blame these blog sites, these interviewers, these platforms. Why do y'all constantly ask? I know why y'all do it. Y'all do it for click views, clickbait, all that other shit. But y'all gotta stop asking motherfucking rappers and certain celebrities these uncomfortable questions, and then be pissed off when you get the certain type of answer that you get, or these artists respond in an uncomfortable way because they was asked an uncomfortable question when they really came here to promote their album. They really came here to talk about their career. They really came here to talk about positive shit, and y'all steady dumping and pushing negative questions and negative energy down the throat, put them on the spotlight when they trying to interview. Spare me? So that's my last sense on the shit, because I ain't know. And I still don't give a but all I'm gonna say is this: everything's about love and respect. When you do it and it's not out of love, or you trying to be too tough with the shit, then that's where it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta earn that toughness, brother. So I'll tell you, bitch, I love you. If you mad at me, I don't give a I'm just telling the truth, and that's what's real, blood. Just like I say all that other shit I said about messages and get on ass, I will get on your ass like I get on anybody's ass. Bitch, you wrong for that, hoe. You wrong, and the interviews is wrong for how they did it and chopped it up and only put that part out of there because you said a bunch of positive shit about black people after the fact, but it's the fact that you're in a room full of 4 pussies, 4 women, 4 vaginas, and you said, you know it's no in there, and you said, well, shit, is it wrong? Because if it was a real wrong, you gonna stop me. You can't say that like that, blood, because you is, boy, yeah, fight for nothing, fight for less, do shit for less, and do shit for nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that like that, brother. But other than that, ooh-wee.